All right, Ndomani Gemonte, great beer France. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people. Now, welcome to this wonderful Confirmento YouTube platform where they give you all the Ogbonge legit matter where they happen for the Biafran territory. Please make you go subscribe to our channel if you never subscribe, and then also don't forget to make sure say you turn on this notification so that you go to notify them whenever we drop our Ogbonge Confirmento news as it is hot for Biafran land. Now make we go straight up to the debate where they happen for Biafran land on some controversial matter where we say, the Zugeria or the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, they make them look as if say Biafrans no know wetin then they do. The reality is that the issue of the sit at home has been addressed, and I want to make it categorically clear, to every hater of freedom, every hater of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, and every hater of Nnamdi Kanu, every hater of the Biafran struggle, everyone Nigerialist all over the world. I want to clarify to you that the debate of the sit at home not be matter again where we even suppose to discuss, because this issue has been addressed over and over again. And talking about that, I want you to listen to this video by, is it Channels or New Central, where they were able to address the issue of the sit at home. In fact, the one Nigeria list and then these haters, they've actually been tagging the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoku, as the enforcer of the sit at home from day one. But we actually forgot that the sit at home didn't even start with the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. We know the truth, we know the reality, we know the history of this sit at home, because it happened in our present. The sit at home did not start with the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, but they are making it look as if he is the one, enforcing it, because he has remained, he has remained resolute in fighting for the freedom, and he's doing it strategically, and you are seeing the strategy. So this issue, once again, for those who still have doubt, this issue has been concluded, because an interview was held in Aba currently, because I think Aba has entered another level into the whole sit at home, and Aba is taking it to another serious level, because Nnamdi Kanu is even from Abia State, and their major aim of sitting at home willingly, their major aim of sitting at home, as being shown by the video that I'm about to play, is for the only sole reason of the immediate and unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, a man who did not commit any crime known to law, known to humanity, both Nigerian law and international law. In the interview, the streets of Biafra, the people of Biafra, they said it, that nobody is enforcing anything. If truly the government have issue with the sit at home, then they should do the needful. If truly they are being affected and they want it to stop, they can only stop it by doing the needful. In fact, talking about enforcing sit at home, these people have not even seen anything, in as much as it's not going to affect Biafrans. But the real sit at home is coming, the one that will be enforced. And in less than due time, the message will be going viral concerning this historic sit at home that will be enforced only to the institutions, belonging to the zoo. so that it will affect them directly. For the first time, the Biafran Liberation Army will be hitting the street of Biafra to make sure that this sit-at-home is enforced, and also to protect the Biafrans living in Biafran land, so that markets, their businesses will not be affected by this sit-at-home that will be coming up. But meanwhile, watch this video, and later we'll go on a critical broadcast that every Biafran needs to know concerning the new law. Enjoy all these, and do not forget to share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. God bless you.
Say they are willing to continue to sit at home until the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is freed. The people who have observed this order since 3 years ago, though counting their losses economically, want the federal government to release their brother to end the sit-at-home. While small businesses can open on Mondays, the major markets remain shut with no business activities happening at all. Joining me right now is Chinwe Ugele. She happens to be there live, and we do hear that Mondays there's no marketplace, there's no movement. Anyway, what is new and what is happening in Aba on the sit-at-home order, especially on a Monday like this?
Good morning, and thanks for having me. It's the usual sit-at-home here in Aba, and the shops are closed in the major markets. At Ariara International Market, at Èkpá Shopping Center, where I am presently at, businesses are not going on except for people who are carrying in their wheelbarrows. So the people of the city have also decided to use Mondays to do some other things, like unloading of goods into their shops, but then real businesses are not happening. It's beginning to drizzle here. It's been so sunny today, but right now it's raining. But there's really no difference from what's been happening from 3 years back.
All right, we do hear about businesses. I mean, by the way, it's afternoon. Beg your pardon. Sorry I led you on with that greeting, by the way. It's been 3 years now, and you have businesses who have said they will not open until their brother, Nnamdi Kanu, is released. Can you confirm if this is done out of their own violation, or they're being actually triggered, or they're being coerced to engage in the sit-at-home protocol or process for the past 3 years?
Well, initially, it was an order that was indigenous people of the group, the pro-Biafran group here in the southeast. But then as time went on, the people have come to adopt the order themselves. And from those of them that I interviewed from yesterday till today, they are saying that they have now decided to own that order, so that it doesn't look as if they are enjoying while their brother is wallowing in jail. So initially, yes, it was like a forceful order. But right now, as it is, the people have come to own it, even though they feel it's affecting their businesses, financially is affecting them. But then they're also saying that it's something they can live with. They can adjust their own programs. That is what I found out from Aba. And right. I have with me a trader to also talk about it. Here with me is Richard Emeka. Richard, please, can you tell us how it's been with you for 3 years that you've been observing sit at home?
Thank you. It hasn't been easy for us since 3 Monday. It hasn't been easy. Generally, people in the East are suffering, especially on Monday. Businesses are collapsed. Anything that has to do on Monday is now narrowed down. That's how it is.
And what do you think the government can do, or what can be done to stop the situation so that people can resume their normal businesses on Monday?
I think, in my own opinion, let there resolve the issue with Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the IPOP.
All right.
That's the reason why we are observing this Monday sit at home.
All right, Chinwe. We did hear that. We can hear all that he's saying, and hopefully we can get back to you once we have a clearer footage. It seems the network is equally.
Please endeavor to welcome others as we move with speed immediately without wasting any further time. All right. Going by the title of this very live presentation this very evening, I have written Nigeria Senate proposes to jail all freedom fighters for 25 years. They have proposed 25 years imprisonment for every freedom fighter, anybody who dares talk about freedom of his people within the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, will receive, if the bill is passed and signed into law, we then receive 25 years imprisonment. Only in Animal Kingdom do you see people going about looking like human beings, but in reality, they are nothing but animals. Animals in human form. They are now they have proposed, not they are now proposing. They have proposed 25 years jail term for anybody who dares to speak, who dares to say, I no want do again, who dares to say, I want to be free. You risk 25 years imprisonment. Anyway, I of course trust the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. He has responded swiftly without wasting any time. So I've got some videos which we will be treating this very evening. I want everybody to pay very good attention. Once you join me, please welcome others. It is very, very, very imperative. Now, ndị Igbo si nọ na-aba na-ekwekwu ana-eme ana-ekwu ekwu ana-eme. So let us first of all read the news in details, analyze it briefly, and then I will show you the response of the Prime Minister and what it means. What the response of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile means to the Biafran people and, of course, the Biafra restoration. After that, I will begin to play some video clips for you in order to, make more sense to what we are talking about this evening. As you can see on your screen, I will be reading this very news this evening from Sahara Reporters, which is, of course, a Zoom media platform. So this one is not concocted by us. It is not a propaganda. It is reality because, after all, Sahara Reporters is not only the media platform that has reported this very junk this evening. They said, IPOB members, others risk jail terms as Nigeria House of Representatives proposes 25-year imprisonment, 25 years imprisonment, 10 million naira fine for separatist agitation. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. These are the people that we are sharing the same country with. Omandena Takwalo, anything that has to do with Freddy Lugadema. Anything. Both his generations and of generations upon generations. Both the beneficiaries. Anybody or family, generation, colleagues, anybody that has benefited from the colonization of the zoo that brought the children of light, together with these uncircumcised animals together. And you are beneficiary, even though you are not just a British man. If you are a zoo man in politics and you are benefiting from the colonization of the children of light with these uncircumcised animals from Futajalon, you will suffer for it eternity. The cause of Freddy Lugard will, of course, come to your family. Anybody, unless you repent, look at this set of these parasites from the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, northern parts, sharing the same country, the same nationhood with the children of Chukwokika Abiyama. That is the reason why we must do everything humanly possible to crumble the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. Look at them. You think that they are wise enough, especially those from the southern part that are collaborating with these parasites from Futajalon. When they speak, you think that they are wise. They speak English. They show you how they are educated. They speak big grammar. You think that you are with any human being. You never knew that you are with some useless animals. In this modern day, in this current dispensation, in this 21st century, where the world is moving forward, where the world is moving on, laws are being reviewed and some changed. Some useless animals are still telling you, when you say you know they do again, you go to jail for 25 years. They still have that very mentality of keeping the zoo together at gunpoint. Have you now seen part of the reasons we must do everything humanly possible to crumble the Zoological Republic, to make sure that mankind is free? Because when you have people with this type of mentality, I want to tell you that I beg it will never set you free. I beg it will never ever set you free. Please will never set you free. It is impossible. Anything that has to do with please or beg can never ever set you free. These are part of the reasons nobody, no reasonable human being has the right to listen to the fools that claim to be freedom fighters in IPOB. Nobody has the right. You have no right to listen to some unscrupulous element, bunch of idiots that claim to be freedom fighters, singing praises of Nigeria police. I have a video which I'm going to play shortly. They say they are freedom fighters and DOS, IPOB Nigeria, singing praises of zoo, police, army, and DSS. When the people holding you down are even regrouping, they are not even remorse. They are not remorse. They are not even talking about how to free you because you have made a lot of noise. You have fought so hard. You have resisted their terrorism and their terrorists in military uniform and police uniform. They are not even backing down anytime soon. They are even thinking of taking more stringent measures to clamp down on you, to put you more in bondage. They don't have remorse. This is what every Biafran must know today, 13th August 2024. That ndege na alu ogu, that ndege na fa na anu ogu are not feeling remorse. They have no pity. They have no remorse. They have no mental, they have no change in mind to say, hey, okay, fine. We have done our best. They have tried. Let us allow them to go. Not now. That time will come. But for now, if you are thinking that that they will just chicken out, or maybe with a protest, you go and protest in United Kingdom, you go and protest in America, you protest in Switzerland, you protest at the United Nations headquarters. They have no remorse. They are not thinking of letting you go anytime soon. I don't know who is calling me. I do not know. I do not know who is calling me. Please, if you are listening to this very broadcast, I want to let you know that I'm not picking call at the moment. Please, I beg you not to call again, at least for now. So these people have no plans at the moment of letting you go, even when we are fighting for it. I want every individual listening to me right now to understand this simple mathematics. Who is calling me, please? Who is calling me? I am on live broadcast. What?
Hello?
I am on live broadcast. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You said we should call you on your WhatsApp, but now you're on live broadcast.
You must wait when I open my WhatsApp, my line to receive calls. Then you call.
Okay, sir.
All right, we have to continue. You see, this is an open eye for everybody. Of course, to us, it sounds too funny. As far as we are concerned, it is very, very funny. I can assure you, I'm telling you the truth. It is very, very funny to hear this type of nonsense. So, they can say whatever they want to say. They can rant as much as they can, but we don't care, because what they are saying to us is utter nonsense. But it is to let you know their stand. It is to let you know how they are preparing. For those of you who have not supported the freedom financially, this is an eye-opener. They are fastening their seatbelt, not looking back. Because one thing they believe is that the oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. And for you to come and tell them, no, this oil is no longer belonging to Jigawa, it is a battle. Everybody must understand this. Anybody who is adamant to this reality, to this fact, then you are not supposed to exist. You are not supposed to live. Ikwesịrị dị ndụ. Ife abụ eziokwu ka nna agwa gị. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị na Chukwu zie ya ozi, Chukwu okike abịa ma ya ezie ndị dị ndụ. And How do you fight it? This type of person or people, like the person you are seeing on your screen, called Tajuddin Abbas or whatever they call him, Abbas, madman. I have no fight with him. We have no fight with this idiot because there is a word that the Prime Minister told him, which I'm going to be bringing to the screen, shortly. We have no fight with this man because of what? He cannot carry AK-47. He is there in Abuja, ranting, talking nonsense to the media, but he cannot do the fight. That's why I told you, we have no fight with them. The people like this, we have no fight with them because they cannot fight. They can only rant on social media, on the media. So who are they using? Who are they using to accomplish their desires and to protect their interest in Biafra land? The Zoo Janjaweed. Is it not a simple mathematics that even a layman will understand? A child of 8 years is too much. A child of 2 years will understand the simple mathematics. Because somebody like Tajuddin Abbas cannot in any way come and confront us to fight, even without AK-40, just one-on-one. This idiot can never fight. He can't. One-on-one. Yes, very simple. It will never take me up to 10 seconds to knock him down. So he can't fight. That's why I told you I have no fight with him. Who are the people they are using to protect their interest in our land? The Janjaweed. That is the reason why our fight is between us and the Janjaweed. So anybody who is telling you, go to Abuja, you cannot fight at your backyard. Go to Abuja. Tell that person to get sense, if possible, or else yaga nworo when no kwesịrị ịnọ ndụ. Go to Abuja, that is where Sorok is. Go there and do your Biafra. Go there and fight. Tell that person, go and kiss dust. Because Tinubu no way who is in Asorok is not our, he can never, Tinubu amanu, kanonyo ya anu oguna Biafra. He can only talk. Tinubu can only talk. His power is the Janjaweed. I want everybody to pay attention to this. The power of Tinubu is the Janjaweed. The power of this set of people is the Janjaweed. Anybody talking in Abuja cannot stand us. Their power is the Janjaweed. And that same Janjaweed is what we are going to deal with, which we are dealing with them already. I believe no need everybody, Anya. Now, they said, the bill sponsored by Speaker Tajuddin Abbas. So, can you imagine where the Speaker of House of Representatives, that's supposed to be the lower Senate President, the lower Senate President, is the one sponsoring a bill by himself? This is the first time I'm seeing such a thing in my whole life. Since the so-called democracy of the zoo, where you now have parliament, I am seeing for the very first time whether upper chamber Senate President or lower chamber Senate President, be it whatever, I am seeing it for the first time in the history of the zoo, where the Senate, lower Senate President or highest upper Senate President sponsoring a bill. Nah, I've never had it. I usually know that their own job is to, to be there and say yes. If you yes, say yeah. If you are in support of the bill, say yeah. They will say yeah. If you are not in support of the bill, say nah. They will say nah. He will knock it bawam. Yes, have it. That is the only thing I know. I've never seen where where a Senate president is the one now sponsoring a bill by himself. If you have seen it, please let me know in the comment section, because I am lost. I am lost here. I'm lost. So that is to show you how hard we are hitting them. The man cannot wait anymore for anybody to sponsor the bill. He is now sponsoring the bill by himself, which I've never seen before. Chai! Onye follow Simon Èkpá Njokun ESN, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE. Gonyelu no mia mmanya galara nnukwu ọnụ. If you see him in Finland, I have said this thing before and I'm repeating it again. Buy him a very expensive wine and make sure that he is aware that this wine is coming from Ordinanwa Biafra Unite. If anybody does that, I will be indebted to Jide go go until Biafra comes. Monagi meet one-on-one. When you do it, take a video for it. Take a video for it. I want to see it. Because forget, I ain't Johnny Obla Siriken or Dinkia. But Simon Èkpá. After 28th of June, from 28th of June, after 27th, from 28th of June 2021. If Janjaweed Karime Biafra, what Janjaweed would have done to Biafran people would have been, which word? I need to go to dictionary. I need to enter inside dictionary to pick the word that I'm supposed to use to qualify the level of massacre and inhuman treatment that would have been melted on Biafran people after 27th of June 2021. If not, Mazi Simon Èkpá Njokun. I'm telling you, even Nagwagi Buezioku, I don't praise anybody. I'm telling you the reality. Ezioku kari anka neku, imana epe oba asietelo, mana asiepen to repent. Imana oba asiepen to repent. Go ye Ezioku. Chai. So they are panicking. The bill, sponsored by Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, is set for its second reading, where its general principles will be debated. The Nigerian House of Representatives has introduced the Counter-Subversion Bill 2024, which aims to impose stringent penalties on individuals involved in separatist agitations or actions that incite intergroup or sectional conflicts. And listen. Any other thing they tell you here, actions, that incite intergroup or sectional conflicts. This one is to back up. This very word. Look at the word they are targeting here. This is the word they are targeting. And remember, I have not read this very news in details, but I have just read the title. I've only read the title here. This is the title that I've read. But now I'm telling you, without even going far, that the target is this. This is the target. Separatist agitations. This is the pure target. And it is targeted on Biafran people. Now, this next one, they say, or actions that incite intergroup or sectional conflict is just additional. Let us read in details. We will understand. According to the proposed legislation, Anyone convicted of such offenses could face a prison sentence of up to 25 years, a fine of 10 million naira, or both, the Sun reports. The bill's explanatory memoranda state that the legislation seeks to criminalize subversive activities by a wide range of groups, including associations, organizations, militias, cults, bandits, and other proscribed entities. My people, which entity or group that is currently facing that useless word they called proscription? Which group or entity? Please, I'm asking. Which group? Remember that they are still, even till today, they are still calling us IPOB. Till today, even Biafra Liberation Army, they are still calling them ESN. Even the Prime Minister of BLG, Èkpá, they are still calling him a factional leader of IPOB. I want you to understand it. They are still calling us IPOB, even when it's very clear that we are now under the government of Biafra in exile, which even the Zoo media is no longer comfortable with that word, proscribed IPOB. How many times? When was the last time you heard them talking about proscribed IPOB? When was the last time? Any report they are making today that has to do with Biafra and Mazi Simon Èkpá, they now recognize him as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE. That is the Zoom, the only media which is still referring us or him as IPOB is Premium Times and Vanguard. Even Vanguard is writing Biafra Republic Government in Exile and the Prime Minister. But sometimes, to please their masters, they write IPOB, factional leader of IPOB. Every other media in the zoo, every other media, they now use the word Biafra Republic Government in Exile. They also use the word the Prime Minister. So they are tired of proscribing. But when these thieves in the politics want to talk about us, they call us IPOB. When they want to talk about Mazi Simon Èkpá, the Prime Minister, they call him the factional leader of IPOB. That is the politicians. So let's continue reading. We'll get to that point. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and Sunday Igboho have agitated for the separate nations of Biafra and Oduduwa/Yoruba, respectively. The bill, sponsored by Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, is set for its second reading, where its general principles will be debated. The bill stipulates that anyone found guilty of destroying national symbols, refusing to recite the national anthem, mentality. Poor mentality. Who did this to us? This is so disheartening. Honestly speaking. Refusing to recite the national anthem and pledge, defacing a place of worship with intent to incite violence or undermine the federal government shall face a fine of 5 million naira or 10-year prison sentence, or both. Na lekwendi muna fano na one country o Chineke melu mmadụ ebere. So if you say you cannot sing national anthem then you go to 10 years imprisonment. Is it no longer by choice? Can I tell you something? I've never said this before. I've never said this. What I want to say right now, I've never said it before. I've never said it. And then Chineke, may God punish me if I lie. For what I want to say right now, may I be punished physically and spiritually if I lie. For what I want to say now, since I was born, from my nursery school till the very moment I finished education, till today, I never knew how to recite Nigeria national anthem and pledge. And this is not the matter of itibolebo. What I'm telling you now is pure. God in heaven bear me witness. The time, even when I was in nursery school, I used to carry, me and my sister, we used to carry first and second. We used to share it. What I'm telling you is pure. My intelligence did not begin from today. And I am aware that God endowed me with intelligence. I am not bragging for it. Me and my sister, we used to share it during our nursery school days. Either she carries first and I carry second, or I take second and she takes, I take first, she takes second, or she takes first, I take second. Me and her only. Every time it's like that. It has always been like that till we enter primary school. But guess what? I never recited the Zoo national anthem for one single moment. From A to Z, sing it, recite it from A to Z, and recite the pledge. I've never done it in my life. So the hatred did not begin from today. The rejection did not start from today. I rejected the Zoo from the very first day. From the very first day I came to this world, I rejected the Zoo. I've never in my life recited the Zoo national anthem before, and I don't know how to recite it. Till today, even at my adult age, I don't know how to sing it.